Hello everyone and welcome back to Piano Secrets. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to play Comptine, autre été from the movie Amélie by Yann Tiersen. This is a request from the Amer from UK, so this is for you. The first scale that we have is an E minor scale and is based on these notes. And if you get the first chord from the E minor scale, you get this chord, which is E, G and B, and that gives us the pattern for the beginning of the song if we double up the E. So the song will start like this. And what you need to think is that the E minor chord is broken. So what we do is play E and E, then B, then G and E, B, and E again. So it's important that you think on the hand how to move here. So you go down, up on B, down, up on B. There are some people that they say that they get tense, and it's because they are not doing two movements, they are just doing down and staying there. So what you have to do is E down, up, G and E down, up. Okay? After this, we're gonna go to G major, and these are the notes for it. So you have the G here, G, B, and D, and it's extended to the bass. I will do the same, and this also comes from the E minor scale. They are both of them related. Sometimes you could put 3, I prefer to put fourth finger on the G. And we do the same, so we drop on D, we go up, we drop on G and D, and again 2 times. So if we do both of them, we have this now. Okay, and the pedal, you could put it every time you play E. there, there. When you change also, there. Okay, for the third chord, we'll change the G and put an F sharp in it, which gives you kind of like a minor chord. If we flip the notes, you will have B minor there. And we do the same, drop, up, F sharp, D, up. Okay, always make sure you drop every 2 notes. Drop, up, drop, up, drop, up, drop, up. So the second note is an extension of the first one, and we use the energy that when we drop, we're dropping, and the release is up. So we release the energy and drop again. And the last one, we have a D major, which is this. So we have D, A, we go up, F sharp and D, up, D again. So to summarize it, we have E minor, we have G major, we have the B minor, and then we resolve to D. You could practice those chords just like this first if it's too difficult at the beginning. E minor, G major, B minor, and then D. Okay? And then you should start moving like we did. This is gonna continue throughout the entire song, so I recommend learning this pretty well before moving on. Let's do the first line, and we have this. So you can see that I do 3, 2, 1 to free these fingers up, just because I have more control than playing the 4th and the 5th. So I do. Okay, the next one will be and always keep in mind that what we just did, we play all E minor notes. We could punch E minor, we go to G, we go to B minor, so we do the next one. Sometimes what you could do, if you have trouble with this, is start one note. Let's say you play the left hand, and then you say, I'm good with that. I play the B, and you look at what matches. So the B matches G. So you play that. Then you add the F afterwards by itself. Then you see that the G matches again, so we'll do up to that point. So that's how I will practice. Then we have one more note. Notice that each time I add one more, until until I get the whole thing. I think that's the best you could do for each one if you're having trouble. So that way your brain always can handle one thing at a time. First one note, then two notes, sometimes together, sometimes separate. So now that we did that one, now we're going to go to G. We're going to do the same. First D, we got it. Then we do B and F sharp. So we play just that. Then we add the G. We add the F. We add the G. We add the A. And we have solved that one. Now we change again. We go to B minor. D by itself. We add F and B. We add E now. And now we have the whole 4 lines. Now if we play it all together, we have this now. And now we have an easier part, which is like this. Notice that it's easier because we could match the first note of each line and it starts like this. Then we do D with B again. In other words, the first one of each measure we match it. So let's say if we match only that and we take the other one away, we match D now. F sharp. And now we could add the inside note on the third note of the left hand. 1, 2, 3, and here. Same now. And the next part is going to be an extension of that. So if we have E minor here still, the same left hand, what we do is flip the chord. So we'll have B and G. Notice that that's E minor. That is flipped. The same notes, E, G, B, E, G, B, E, G. So we flip them and then we split them. The same chord. To G and D, B, F sharp, and F sharp, and A, and F sharp, and D. And then what we do is we place them together the same as the one before. So we'll do this now. March, march, march again. Okay, let's go to the last part. So we have B, E, B, and then we repeat that. And then we switch, so B, E, C, E. And then we're gonna go somewhere else. Now notice that it still matches the E minor, because if we have E minor here, Notice that we have E, G, B, and here we have B, E, B. So it's part of E minor chord, what we're doing on the right hand. And it has a little accent on the first note. And then when you move those two notes below, you bring those out a little bit more than the others. And then we're going to change. So first you could start adding up the E minor on the left hand and play like this. And then try to move it. Note that every two notes on the right hand you have to match it. So you match the first one by itself, match, match, so each one, every other note you have to match. Now here we're gonna go to G major, so for the middle note we change it to a D. Okay, so we have B, D, B. We repeat that. On the last one we do B, D, A. And to put it together, we could do the same thing. We could play a G here. And we could do the E minor too. And then we go to somewhere else. Now the left hand has to move now, and we do the same match. I'm going to do it very slow for you. Here we're gonna go to F sharp now. And change again. So we do the same note. So we do F sharp. Notice that matches the B minor chord. B, D, F sharp, B, F. It's the same. So we have this. So we have F sharp, B, G. One time slowly. Melody there below, and we switch. And then we go to the D major. So the D major will do the same. And coming back. So we have this. A, G, and then we go back to the main theme. Now, let's try to do it with the left hand. Remember the left hand was D major, and it has this pattern. And that's the whole song. It's true that this repeats 2 times each line, and then once you get to that point that we did, it repeats everything an octave higher. Let's say if we do, so that same part will go all the way through here. So it repeats again here, and the same part we did here, that's here. Same part here when we did. So we do it. And the quick part, etc. So we do it here and also lower. So with all these parts, I think you could play the whole song. The ending, when you do the D, let's say if you were an octave higher, you have an A, G, and then E minor chord. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. See you in the next video.